some birds and some things. Let's see what it is. Oh, interesting. So I see you sitting and looking at me right now as you are, as I see you now. You are in your physical body. Your um, energy sphere looks interesting because it's like boxed, or it looks like bookshelves, but they are dissected into squares, let's say, composed of squares. And there are lots of them, and each shelf has some drawing, some piece of paper with a drawing on it. And I see you shapeshift from a bird to a butterfly to some interesting animal looking like an elephant, and then to some cat-like creature looks like a panther, a woman, different kinds. Almost like a rooster. You call him rooster body, like a bunny. Absolutely different. And they look like they're hybridized. They look like they are different. Like I see a blue bunny. I see like a yellow looking cat, like a yellow color that I've never seen a cat to be like that. It's almost like from a children's book, illustrations that I see, and you keep showing to me one after another. I see this one looking like a lizard, but he's funky. He's made in three pastels: light green, light blue, light pink. And you say that they all exist on different planets. You just make sketches of them, and they different consciousness, different souls come to you and they pick a sketch, and whatever body they want, they prefer to be in for the next life, they project it through their mind into the planet that this body can adapt to and live, and it just goes and lives there that way. And you keep saying you're just descended here. You came down. You show me you're like, Mary Poppins from the book, from the story, right?
Yes,
You
yes.
kind of show me like you're in like an umbrella. You're holding onto umbrella and you're coming down to earth. And you said that you knew how to bypass all the exit point where they have those tall beings in black robes, much like in um, Orthodox Church, the scary beings in tall bodies, black kind of capes and hoods, and um, they usually kind of give souls a makeup, and they make them sign contracts. And you knew how to create a wormhole for yourself to incarnate here first. But then I go straight into your life number 4. Clearly see number 4. I see you as a little boy next to your father, and the father is trying to shoot a deer, and you hit him hard on his knee because you're little. You're like probably 7, and he misses. And you save them. They run away as a family. There's a one deer with big horns, and there's a mother and 2 little like babies, baby deers, and they all run away. They escape safely. And I see like your father punishes you. You stand like it's like it's like a wooden log house. It's somewhere very cold. Alaska. Alaska. I see you wear those coats with the fur around. And I see you standing on the rice on with your knees on the rice, and you're like supposed to pray. And you see at the you look on the right in front of you. You're standing in this position on your knees, and underneath it hurts because it's like white rice. I see it. You're supposed to pray to Saint. It's Saint Jude. You say. I don't know who it is. Um, to help you understand that animals are created for humans to use them for something that you need or something like this, and you refuse to do it because you're old, you're smart, you're wise, you're wise soul. You're old soul and wise soul, but you're not from here soul. You're not from Earth. You're from Pleiades. You come from there. And you keep looking at the picture, and I feel like you're getting lightheaded or dehydrated or something like this, or too hungry, because that's a way for them to. It's like your father is very kind of like, and I feel like he's very authoritative because your mother wants to get you out to cuddle you, and she loves you so much, and she's pregnant, and you're the only child for now, and she like feels your pain, and I feel like she's connected to that Saint Jude, I guess, too, because there is a line through her belly cord. The green light goes into the picture, like an icon, like the one that you get at the church looking thing, portrait. And that entity from behind, it's like a laughing reptilian. He's laughing. He's saying, "Stupid humans, believe in this stuff. We created it and you believe." And he goes into you, and he gets located. It's kind of like in your rib cage. And he puts like a little clip, like an implant in your head also. It's more where the pineal gland is, but it's more in the center. Well, pineal gland is like this, and it's like in center of pineal gland where also connection to your true self, your wise self up there is. And from that moment on, you become like a different child. You become more, you don't like to express yourself. Your mother asks you why you don't laugh anymore, because he controls your mood through that little thing. It's a little chip, little implant. But that little chip, it looks like a paper clip. It literally does. It kind of like goes like this. It's a piece of metal like that, and it has programs. Programs. It consists of segments. It's like segments put together, clicked on in spiral motion. And depending which signal, it's almost like through her head. He touches with this ugly finger with the sharp nail. And it's like this, okay, you create this mode, you feel lonely, you feel hopeless, you feel like nobody cares about you, you feel like you're the only one who's capable of loving and nobody loves you back. Things like that. Or like you understand things that others don't. and they condemn you for that, and you're just like a black sheep out of all the white ones who think you are insane. Things like that. Like it literally puts thoughts in your mind and creates the mood. It's all about the certain emotions that he wants to generate for himself to feed himself and his group. His group is like his students, he says, and he teaches them how to control and abuse humans. And also, they're connected. There is a mantis standing in the corner of the energy sphere of yours, to the left, right of me, left of you. And he's saying that we're just doing genetic research, and we also connect to the beings who come to her. We let her do it. She loves to do it. She likes sketching new beings from her head. In reality, the reason why you sketch those beings, they're not just coming to your head, they're coming from your own DNA, from your memories living on other planets, and you remember what beings you've seen there. And just to kind of entertain yourself, as you say, because it's so boring to live on Earth. There's nothing special happening. There's nothing new and exciting. It's always the same Groundhog Day. That you just entertain yourself. You keep yourself interested by imagining new things and putting them on paper. And those sketches, each sketch goes into its own on its own shelf. And then they take the ideas from you and they create hybrids. And there's a lab attached to your energy sphere, which is connected through, it's like the hook I see is in your belly, in your stomach, and it goes back through your back to that lab. It looks like a rope with the metallic fish hook that is sitting in your stomach, right in the middle at the bottom. So they provide a lot of energy they take from there. And I guess you might feel tired or hungry or low energy or butterflies in your stomach from that implant. And I also feel, and now I see, there's like a round sphere. It's like metal, and on top it has like a bell when you ding ding. It's like a little thingy. And there are two wings with four sides on both sides of that thing. It looks oval. It looks like an egg-shaped implant in your heart also. And that reptilian did it. He put it in there to block some of your feelings and connections, and also block a doorway leading to your own soul, which I see you made a lot of holes through this implant by wanting to connect and to find out everything about yourself, who you are and what you're supposed to do here. Because I feel like that's been bothering you all your life. You don't really know what you're supposed to do. And that's a burning sensation in you that you have to know, because since you had so many experiences in this universe and came here as Mary Poppins, showing up like that because you wanted to help raise the humanity up from oppression, you programmed yourself as much as you could to wake up and remember that through the feeling. But the biggest feeling that you've ever had in this life seems to be like, I feel lonely inside. I feel like I'm a prisoner in my own cell. and I cannot get out. And I don't have many opportunities that I could get out. And that's the main program that is running. Also, there is a contract with 20 pages that you requested him to bring. And there's a massive T-Rex type, dinosaur type being came. He's got the kind of brown skin, and he brought a book for you from Akasha Chronic, like from the building, from that Chronics Akasha building, whatever it's called, the marble columns, big, large, looks like a museum building. He guards contracts. He brought it to you. You're holding it now, but you put it on the table for now. You create like a big metallic box, and starting from the top of your head, taking out that implant first. Then you take the one from the heart, looks like an egg with wings. You put it down. It's kind of funny. You can squeeze it. It's squeezable. It's flexible. And you take this rope out from your stomach. Out. There's some strange also energy where the uterus is supposed to be. Because it's covering it, I can't really see it. It's gray energy of frustration and fear. Lots of different fears you're putting there. Because you understood at some point they're using your creations for creating hybrids, and they're using them in to their own benefit. And you don't want that. And that's why you're putting that doubt, knowledge, frustration, fear into the that area of reproductive organs. They created more than 25 hybrids. I feel the number 27 from your sketches. At the most, you brought them to Orion. Not only Orion Belt, but other stars in Orion. Scattered them throughout to see how they adapt to different planet lives and how they can use them possibly in the future. I understand their plan is to just put them in different galaxies and see how they can can run a program and derive and scan information from the informational field of that planet and bring it to them so they can better understand life there and beings who are there, and possibly steal technology from them also, and maybe DNA. So you took all those implants from yourself. And you're putting them in the box together with the book. You're setting it on fire. There's a yellow bright fire glowing with the red flames. I see I feel it's burning. It's like almost feel warm from it. It's a big fire. And then you want to look at your DNA. 55. You're saying that he had a lot of lives, more than 100 lives all over the place in the universe, mostly in Pleiades, but other places also. But you came through Pleiadian, like heritage type thing, through that portal that is related to Pleiades portal system to incarnate in this universe. So from that corner of the universe that you emerged here, and you're saying that this mantis, he was trying to change your DNA, but you just refused. You refused. You knew what he was doing. He was trying to do. I figured that out recently. For you recently, it's 4 to 5 years ago that your subconscious figured that out. That you say, I'm telling you, you can transform all those negative feelings put into your head via implant and stuck in your mental and emotional bodies, that they can activate any time and create chaos in your head and all the memories popping up with emotions combined with the memories. And you said, yeah, I can do that. I like the sea. I'll do the sea. I'll just create the sea in my energy sphere. And I base on it. But before I do that, I'm gonna cleanse with the light, my own light, my left side of my energy body, because it's still connected to the laboratory where they create the hybrids. And I want to disconnect from all the 27 hybrids they created. I want to set them free. They're free now. I'll give them knowledge and I'll disconnect from them. And if they can reconnect to another source of energy, that's fine. I'm a co-creator of them. I want them be. You bathe in you go swim in the sea and you get clean. And I see you happy. I'm just looking if they did any clones of you. And I feel like there's another clone of you somewhere. And it's also connected to Alaska. Just like this little boy that you were. Luke, his name is. Your name in your life, in that life. Yeah, you're like a woman. It's a clone of you. It looks similar but different. And they're basically using that woman as a portal, that clone as a portal. More like an artificially designed and created portal. You disconnect. Disconnect from her. She's made to live lonely life. No children, no husband, no relatives, almost like from an orphanage or something. If I go back. No, not from an orphanage. Car accident. Her grandma raised her and the grandma died. She's like over 50. I get that she's 52. Um, I just connected from her too. And you say that there are a lot of Pleiadians from that timeline that you came from there. They heard the true SOS from Earth and wanted to contribute your energy flow to the Earth's attempt to set yourself free. This time seems to be a very important time to do that. That's why deep down you feel that it's important to put your energy out to help. You also are connected to water. I see like interesting but it's kind of like you don't really care much about the Earth lives. You take him into some other planet. 38 Earth lives. This is 39. But you say there's nothing interesting there to look. It was pretty much all the same. This level of creation is all about first connecting to somebody, but then losing that somebody that you're very well connected to, which gives you a lot of pain, and the pain feeds the entities around you. You figured that out 4 years ago, how it works. Yeah, that life, I just see you like a little, it's almost like a jellyfish type creature, except it has the face and then it has tentacles, lots of tentacles. Maybe the water looks pink. It's a pink star. Genova. It's a star. It's not an ocean, it's a surface with pink energy flowing. I feel like I'm flowing myself right now, almost like in a funny motion. And you like that life. It's free. It's free, constant movement and being yourself and staying focused on one inside yourself. As you are one with others and others are one with you. And there's no conflicts, no disputes, no fighting. Everything is good and perfect. That's what you like. I just feel like you are this space energy and it's just flowy and my head is so light because I'm connected to you. I feel like doing this like waves. But you very much enjoy quiet, peaceful lives like that, and it's you being pulled and pulled by your consciousness to more and more be like that, and you kind of subconsciously really want to leave, but you know that important job is not done yet. You have to stay for a little longer, and also you're curious to see what happens next. Like in a book of stories, the last page is to be turned in red in order to live through the entire experience and say that I made it. Yeah, you're fine, you're clean. You said Mary Poppins and is saying goodbye, but not yet. It's a joke. You're joking. Yeah, if you want, I can we can stop this part. You can ask questions, whatever you want.
Okay, if you can stop, then.
Mm. Oh, I'm just like flying all over the place. Yeah, it was a fast one. Thanks.